Have you ever noticed something strange? The people who regret their words almost always say them immediately. The people who rarely regret anything almost always pause first. That's not a coincidence. It's a habit. Habit 1. Win the first 5 seconds. Imagine someone insults you. Before you even think, your heart beats faster, your muscles tighten. Your mind starts writing the perfect comeback. Most people believe this is anger. It isn't. It's your brain trying to protect you. But here's something almost nobody realizes. That first emotional wave doesn't last forever. If you don't feed it, it begins to lose its power. That's why emotionally strong people have one simple habit. They never react during the first few seconds. They breathe, they wait, they let the storm pass before making a decision. Because one sentence spoken in anger can destroy a relationship that took years to build. Remember this, the first emotion is automatic. The first action is your choice. Habit 2, name the emotion before it names you. Here's a strange question. Have you ever been angry when you were actually hurt? Most people call every uncomfortable feeling anger. But anger is often just a mask. Behind it, there may be embarrassment, rejection, fear, disappointment, and when you misunderstand your emotion, you almost always choose the wrong reaction. So before saying anything, ask yourself one question. What am I actually feeling? The moment you give an emotion a name, it becomes easier to control because you can't calm what you refuse to understand. Habit 3. Find the real trigger. Here's the biggest mistake people make. They blame the last person instead of the real problem. Someone makes one small comment and suddenly you explode. Was it really because of that comment? Or was it the 10th stressful thing that happened today? Most reactions don't begin in the moment. They've been building for hours, sometimes even years. Emotionally intelligent people know this. Instead of asking, why did they make me angry? They ask, why did this affect me so deeply? That single question changes everything. Because once you discover the real trigger, you stop fighting people and start healing the part of yourself that was already hurting. Remember, your greatest enemy is rarely the person in front of you. It's the wound inside you that they accidentally touched. Here's something most people learn far too late. Not every person who argues with you wants the truth. Some people just want your reaction, because the moment you lose your temper, they stop defending their argument and start watching you lose control. That's why emotionally powerful people understand something most people never do. Sometimes, the greatest victory is refusing to play the game. Habit 4. Protect your peace like it's precious. Imagine someone throws a burning piece of coal at you. Would you catch it? Of course not. Then why catch someone else's anger? Not every insult deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves your explanation. Not every criticism deserves your energy. The people who stay peaceful aren't lucky. They're selective. They know their attention is limited, and they refuse to waste it on people who haven't earned it. Remember this, your attention is expensive. Stop giving it away for free. Habit 5. Know your boiling point. Everyone has a breaking point. The problem is, most people discover it 1 second too late. They shout. They send the message. They slam the door. And only afterward they wish they could take it back. Emotionally disciplined people have a different habit. They recognize the warning signs. Their breathing changes. Their voice becomes louder. Their thoughts become faster. The moment they notice those signals, they step away. Not because they're avoiding the problem, because they're protecting the person they'll become in the next 5 minutes. Walking away isn't weakness. Sometimes, it's the bravest decision you can make. Habit 6. Choose your battles. Here's a question. Will this argument matter next week, next month, 5 years from now? Most conflicts feel enormous only because we're standing too close to them. Distance creates clarity, and clarity changes everything. Powerful people don't waste their energy trying to win every disagreement. They save that energy for the battles that actually change their lives. Because every unnecessary argument costs you something. Your peace, your time, your focus. Sometimes even your relationships. Before reacting, ask yourself one question. Is being right worth losing my peace? Most of the time, the answer is no. And the day you realize that protecting your peace is more valuable than protecting your ego, your entire life begins to change. Most people think emotions are dangerous. They're not. Ignored emotions are. The emotions you refuse to face today have a habit of introducing themselves tomorrow, usually at the worst possible moment. That's why emotionally strong people don't suppress their emotions. They process them. Habit 7. Don't bottle it up. Think of your emotions like steam inside a pressure cooker. A little pressure isn't the problem. The problem is pretending it isn't there. Many people spend years saying, "I'm fine," until one small disagreement becomes a massive explosion. Not because of that moment, but because of everything they never dealt with before it. Strong people don't wait until they break. They release the pressure early, sometimes by writing, sometimes by talking, sometimes by simply admitting, "I'm not okay today." Because expressing an emotion doesn't make you weak. Pretending it doesn't exist does. Habit 8. Turn emotion into energy. Here's something extraordinary. The same emotion that destroys one person can build another. Frustration can become discipline. Pain can become purpose. Rejection can become motivation. The emotion isn't your enemy. Its direction is. Instead of throwing your anger at people, throw it into something that makes you stronger. Go for a run. Lift weights. Create something. Learn something. Build something. Because emotions are energy. And energy always goes somewhere. The question is, where are you sending yours? Habit 9. Breathe before you decide. Have you noticed what happens the moment you get angry? Your breathing becomes fast, shallow, almost automatic. That's because your body is preparing for a fight, even when no real danger exists. Here's the interesting part. Your mind follows your breath. Slow your breathing and your thoughts begin to slow with it. The next time someone tries to provoke you, don't answer first. Breathe first. The greatest victory isn't changing the world around you. It's becoming the one person the world can no longer control. That is the true power of not reacting.